Hi guys, how are you all doing? Come with me, let's make this crop top shirt with a collar stand, okay? If you're seeing this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe, like, comment, just do something, especially comment, okay? So that YouTube can recommend my videos. I love your comments, they give me joy, okay? So you start by spreading your fabric and then fold it into two, just like so. Now with my tape, I'm going to measure the length first. The length I'm working with is 20 inches. The average crop top length is usually 20 inches. So it's now up to you to either make it longer or shorter. So you can add inch or remove. After getting the length, the next place is the neck. The neck measurement I'm working with is 2 inches length and 2 inches width. So this is the back of this crop top. This is the back, not the front. So we are cutting the back first. Then we are going to use the back to cut the front, okay? Now over to the shoulder. The shoulder I'm working with is 14 inches divided by 2, 7. I've gone ahead to mark 7 and I'm marking my 1 inch shoulder slant. And after that, I'm going to use my ruler to slant it. The reason for the shoulder slant is because shoulder is not straight, okay? If you keep yours straight, you're gonna end up amending it to bring it down. Now the next is the arm. The armhole I'm working with is 8 inches. I've gone ahead to mark 8 inches. So this is me covering the line, okay? The next is shoulder to under bust, and the shoulder to under bust is 14 inches. I've gone ahead to mark 14 inches. The next is 11 inches. That's shoulder to bust point. Shoulder to nipple is 11 inches, and I've gone ahead to mark 11 inches. So I'm going to take my bust measurement on that 11 inches line, on that bust point line, and take the tummy or waist measurement on that bust line, okay? Now your bust circumference divided by 4, whatever you get, you mark it and add extra 2 inches for sewing. The same thing with your tummy measurement. Your tummy, the roundness of your tummy circumference divided by 4, whatever you get, you add extra 2 inches or 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. So I'm going ahead to cut. So this is the first part of the top. That's the back part. I'm gonna have to cut it. Now I'm spreading what is left of the fabric to now get the front of the top. Remember, the front is it's going to have buttonhole, so you're going to measure out 3 inches, just like so. 3 inches, okay, for the buttonhole, and then trace it out. So this is me cutting it. I beg, please give us a thumbs up, please, so that YouTube can recommend our videos, okay? Thank you. I'm gonna cut off the neck as well and open up this the buttonhole part. This is me opening up the buttonhole, and then over to the neck to cut the neck, and that's it. So I'm identifying it as usual because this fabric is too busy. If you don't mark your chalk, you're going to be confused on where is the back or where is the front. So now the next thing is to get the measurement of this our top. So what I'm going to do is to place the back one on the table with the right side facing up. Okay, so the wrong side is the side I did a chalk mark. So the right side does not have any chalk mark. Now I'm going to go ahead and place the 2 front parts on it, just like so. This is first half of the front part, right side facing the right side of the back, okay? You can see they are right sides facing each other. Now the second half, I'm also going to go ahead and place it right side facing each other, okay, to get our measurements. So this is me arranging it, and after we are done, we'll start by closing up the shoulder first and then the sides, okay? And then for the open parts, we're going to be folding it to create our buttonhole space. We're going to be folding it 1.5. Remember, it was 3 inches that we removed, so we're going to be folding 1.5 to make it 3 inches. So before then, let's go ahead and measure this dress and shape this dress. So with your tape, place it on the bust line, whatever measurement your bust circumference is, you minus that extra 2 inches you added when you were cutting. This time you're dividing by 2, not by 4. Let's say your bust is 40 inches. Divide by 2 is now 20 inches. So you're going to mark 20. When you place your tape and it's 20 inches, whatever extra inches you get, you minus half of that extra inches here and half of it the other side, and that is how you get your actual 20 inches. Let's say you added 2 inches when you were cutting it, so now 20 inches, the extra allowance that will be left will be 4 inches. So you minus 2 inches here and 2 inches on the other side to get your actual 20 inches. Okay, so because this is a crop top, I didn't bother measuring the tummy. I only just measured the bust, because it's not a tight, it's not a fitted crop top. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sew it on my sewing machine. I've closed the shoulder and the sides. Now this is the zipper, sorry, the buttonhole part. I've folded it 1.5, you can see. Okay, 1.5. Okay, so I'm going to run it straight and run the other one straight as well. Now let's go and do that. And here it is. I've done that already. And if you have watched to this point, kindly give it a thumbs up, okay? Or a comment, or a subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Thank you. Now I want to trim the shoulder further. This is because I don't want the shoulder to drop. Okay, remember the shoulder divided by 2 is 7 inches. So I'm going to now reduce it to 4 inches. We have to reduce it to 4 inches because I do not want the shoulder to drop. If you don't reduce it, it will get to the arm, almost the arm, to be like it have a little sleeve. Do you understand? So it's always advisable to trim the shoulder further. Now that has been done, the next is to get the neck measurements. Remember, it's going to have small collar stand, not the actual collar. So this is me taking the measurement for the neck, just like so. And this is 18 and small inch. Now I'm going to get the fabric and cut that exact measurement I got from the neck measurement. So I used 2 inches length for it, because by the time you finish joining it together, it's no longer going to be 2 inches, it will reduce. So I think 2 inches is advisable though. That has been done. So I'm measuring it again to be sure. Okay, this is now 20 inches. We are going to take it to 19 inches, because by the time you sew the two ends and fold them, it will now reduce to 18 inches. So please, when you're cutting your own, don't make it exactly what you measured. Add extra 1 inch or half inch because of sewing allowance. So I've used my gum stay to gum the fabric. I've ironed it, I've gummed it on it. Now we're going to be illustrating how to attach the collar. Do it this way, this way, this way. You can see there's extra fabric left. Now I'm going to turn it to the wrong side. I'm going to turn it this way now. Okay, and sew here and then sew here. By the time I'm done sewing it, it will reduce to that exact 8 inches I want. I've gone ahead to do that now. Now let's measure it again. This is exactly 18 inches. Okay, now I'm going to be placing it on this collar. So I'm placing it to be sure that is also the exact measurement with the collar. You can see there's small thing left. I'm still going to adjust it. Now I'm gonna have to adjust that, and I've attached the collar to the neck, and that's it, guys. This is super easy and super simple. We are also going to be attaching a sleeve on this crop top. Okay. Okay, now let's go ahead and do that. So I've cut the sleeve offline. I also have a video of how to cut a perfect sleeve, is on my channel. You can check that out. I've done that. I've attached it. The only thing remaining now is to go to embroidery people so that they can open a buttonhole for me. Once they do that, I'll attach the buttons. And that's it, guys. This is so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye. And this is me rocking the dress as usual. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.